I'm in the middle of modifying a clincheck for a brand new patient. And this is where the patient currently is positioned. You see a diastema, you see some rotation of the upper left central. And also, if you look at the upper left canine, we have some work to do there, rotating the mesial in. Now, when I look at this clincheck in different dimensions, I turn and I see here that this canine starts out with a distal root inclination, which is not far from the normal. There's some variation of what sort of the ideal canine root angulation is. But to me, that root angulation, if you can just sort of trace the root, is too upright. But even more to the point that trying to get the root to move with aligners just adds a lot of challenge and difficulty. And yes, you can put an attachment on it. Yes, it's a long tooth. But if you can't keep the tooth fitting well in the aligner as you try to move that root mesially, then you're going to have less effectiveness when you're trying to accomplish really the main thing, which is the alignment in the current plane. So what I do to modify this plan, at least before I do refinement, is I take the angulation of the tooth and I sort of let the tooth rotate more around its current long axis. When I do that, I will not need the attachment. The attachment I had removed before, that was required to get that root torque. But for this type of rotation, I'm going to remove the attachment because I don't think I really need it, because I have a long tooth surface to work with for that rotation. Now, you can leave it on for sure, but the main point of this video is to show you that adding complex movements and different moments for each tooth just adds to the complexity. So I like to keep it simple so I can at least achieve predictability with the main intended result, which in this case would be to rotate that tooth in on the mesial. And you can see that it still will be a fine aesthetic result, even with that angulation left as is.